Now the fragile body starts to feel.
Thank you. Oh, great. This is not claustrophobic at all. The lights. No, no, no. The light, the light, the light, the light, the light, the light. The light. No! I'm coming. Cinema! Lillian, I see you. Where? Oh, no.
Yo, what's up, mistress? I don't see grounded anywhere on this. Alright, bro, you have a good one. You can't hear me right now? Surely you can hear me right now. Okay, good. Not much. Just chilling. Figured I'd do a short in-real live stream. I'm just chilling on my computer. Yeah, I did have it muted at first. Oh, this is the one where Doc made that map. I was wanting to see some gameplay of Grounded, because I would love to play that game with some friends. I think that would be a very fun stream series. But I cannot seem to find it. I guess I could just type it in on the search. Hey, 152 viewers? Trying to roll out of bed to get things done, hell yeah. God, dude, this is so weak on the viewers. Which that would be good for me. The thing is, though, the game's gotta be good. Trying to convince someone else to do the same. So the building looks fun. I already know that. I'm all about my building games, but the combat's gotta be decent. Ooh, here we go. This guy's fighting. Never mind, I thought they were.
O sea, yo lo siento, pero este juego, o sea, yo los
Okay,
caracteres no
next channel.
como te he dicho, desde arriba con el arco y...
Man, I just want to see somebody fighting. That's what's gonna be to pull me in. Ooh.
Ouais, t'as Pandora qui aime bien les jeux de, je crois qu'il aime bien les jeux de survie.
Oh my
jouer
god, dude.
Ce jeu-là, il peut être sympa. Hein.
I can't understand them.
C'est vraiment bien.
Il est à 30 €. sur
Is
Steam
there not
Xbox.
English channels?
Et
I like for Tony to keep PB every time. She is so much happy with the heater on there.
Yeah, I played Valheim out hardcore. I got like 50 wolves at my base. And my base is so big I can't even freaking... My computer like stutters and shit. So I went a little crazy. Definitely played it out.
I don't know about the eyes thing.
Погнали в воду, наберем.
Oh my god, this guy's mic. Are you serious? How can you stream like this? I mean, I'm not hating, but
Она же
oh,
плохая. Ой, фу.
dude, how can you do that to your viewers, bro? Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. That was my fault. That's what happens. I kind of did the same thing I did with the ESO. Elder Scrolls Online. Played it out way too fast. Minecraft. No. Go, what up, Snorfever? Alright, so we'll go back to this. I wanted to watch this. Or wait, was it this one? I think it was this one.
Oh!
You need to
Oh,
comment.
good! You are not dead! I will be helping you out today. First things first, you're not supposed to be here. Secondly, you are very, 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 very small. Please refrain from panicking. Thirdly, the machine that could return you to your normal size is currently out of order. And everything in this backyard wants to, eat you. Again, your tiny panic will accomplish nothing.
You're tiny.
You are going to need to find a way to survive out here. I would recommend building a base, maybe a simple shelter of some sort. Oh, and weapons. You'll probably need some weapons. But you should be fine. Unless you get eaten. You'll either be fine or you will be dead. It's really up to you.
Don't waste your money on it. Did you already beat it?
Oh, and you might come across some strange things while looking around. I'm not sure who put them here.
They
or
make the
what
trailer
they
look
want.
so good.
What I do know is that they're watching.
Beat it in a day? Okay, that's all I needed to hear. What else was I thinking about? So I did buy this. We'll see how this goes. Whether I like it or not, we'll see. I guess we could go to the store just to show it off. I already forgot what it was called now. Curse of the Gods. It looks really fun. I can't believe Stardew Valley's on here. I seen that last night. I was like, what? No, I'm not playing ESO again. I played that out. Dang it, Nate. I don't know. I was thinking about it the other night. I'm not gonna lie, Mistress. Dang it, don't tell me that. Do you still gotta pay monthly for a membership? You probably do. Stardew Valley is lit. Dude, I loved that game when I was young. What did I buy? It ain't on here now. That's stupid. I guess because I bought it. It was called Curse. Curse of the Gods. Curse of the Dead Gods.
Another soul fouls my temple with every step. Tell me, pretender, can a man kill a god?
I think it'll be a nice change of pace. Nice change of pace from what I normally play.
Many sacrifices until you realize the divine is out of reach.
I don't even remember. Can you have your own house in Elder Scrolls Online? I can't remember. Did you build your houses? I can't remember if I built a house or not. I remember having a mud pit. Little club or whatever. And it was actually doing pretty good. I was recruiting like crazy. And then I stopped playing.
Welcome to a roguelite, unlike anything you've experienced before. In Curse of the Dead Gods, you face an ever-changing temple filled with deadly traps and monsters, which holds promises of untold riches, dark secrets, and divine powers. The god of death himself has corrupted what was once a city of splendor, turning the revered deities into evil guardians prowling in the shadows.
The combat looks satisfying.
Delve deeper with every run to collect treasures, weapons, and powerful relics, while uncovering the secrets that await in the darkness.
No, everybody said
The
this is
temple
like
punishes
Hades though.
all who dare
I'm gonna type
venture
that in
into
after
its
this.
depths. Many dangers are hidden from your sight in the shadows.
That's what everybody
Light
compares
fire
this to.
baskets, braziers, or even set enemies on fire during battle to better see your surroundings and reveal hidden traps. Intricate combinations of
Yeah,
these
it's
traps
roguelike.
threaten your
That's the
survival at every
category it
turn,
falls under.
but they can be used
I didn't
to
know
your
that was a
advantage
category.
to decimate entire groups of monsters. When you overcome a room, it's up to you to choose what comes next. Fights in Curse of the Dead Gods bring an addictive mix of fast decision-making, careful strategy, and sharp reflexes. You have access to a wide array of weapons, each with their own strengths, letting you delve deep into creating your own playstyle. Opt for speed and agility with swords, daggers, or sharp claws, or gain a brute force advantage with heavy hammers and swords that smash away foes' defenses. Raise your shield to deflect attacks, pull enemies closer with the whip, or keep them at a distance while chipping away with arrows and thrown knives. Each has a chance for special effects that modify their attributes, such as poisoning foes or triggering a flurry of lightning strikes. No foe can be underestimated, particularly the deadly bosses lurking in the temple's deepest recesses. Each boss pushes your build and skill to the limit, but with the right arsenal, you can rise to any challenge. You won't survive every encounter, but with each death, you'll also unlock powerful, game-changing bonuses that enhance future runs. As you explore each part of the ever-changing temple, you'll suffer from the corrupting influence of the god of death. By offering blood at altars, your corruption gauge will increase even further in exchange for
I
more
like that.
power. Eventually, your greed inflicts various curses with unique properties.
I like that a lot.
Each will change how you approach your run, both in exploration and combat. One may render foes' corpses into explosives that set off devastating chain reactions, while another relentlessly triggers the traps around you. You'll have to adapt your playstyle, but curses are double-edged swords that can be used to your advantage. Experience new curses and new ways to use them in battle, with a wide variety of challenge modes, difficulty levels, and much more, culminating in a final showdown with death itself. Curse of the Dead Gods has been expanded and improved through an amazing year in early access. By working with the incredible community, the game is now bigger and better than ever, with new temples, weapons, game modes, enemies, and much more since its first arrival last year. We can't wait to welcome new
Yeah, I
players
didn't like
to the
Monster
temple
Hunter that
and
much.
all
I don't
those
know.
returning to
It just didn't
experience
capture
the
me.
fresh challenges on offer. Curse of the Dead Gods releases February 23rd on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Play the early access now on Steam.
Oop. Almost forgot to turn on my multi-stream. So that's that one. That ought to be fun. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up Hades. I heard everybody talking about Hades, so. Ugh. Overwhelmingly positive though. See this one, I don't know, I know the other one had bad graphics too, but.
Time for the main event.
Oh, okay.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here.
Okay, okay. I don't know how entertaining that would be for you guys to watch me playing games like this, though.
Who do you think you're talking to? Nobody gets out of my domain, whether alive or dead. You wish to learn the hard way? Fine. Then go. Get out. Don't let me stop you.
Wasn't planning on it, Father. I'm home. Well, time to go get killed again.
Death is your only family. Death and I.
Huh. That might be something I venture into after that one if I like it a lot. Okay, so that's gonna be a new stream game. The gods, the dead god, curse, yeah, curse. We're gonna try that. Man, I want to try Sea of Thieves again. I miss that game. Let's see what's popping on Twitch right now. Not that that means that's what I'm gonna play. I'm just curious. Oh yeah, isn't this a new one? Didn't this just come out? Graveyard Keeper? I almost answered that because I'm looking for a new job right now, but they have a battle pass. She needs the bone. She needs the bone. Alright. We're done watching this game. What game was this? Graveyard Keeper. Not a good game. Or in my opinion, sorry. What? Only 137 viewers? What's up with this? I thought this went by viewers. Sort by... No. Viewers. High to low. There we go. That looks more like it. Just chatting. League of Legends, Dota, Grand Theft Auto, Fortnite, Warzone, Minecraft. It'll always be these right here. That list. And then Apex. Bring it up the rear. Valheim, Valorant. I didn't know they had a politics category. I only had 600 viewers. That's badass. I would love 20-25 an hour. I'd be a working madman. For sure. What is this? I forgot where you at. Where you at? Texas? I love my Arkansas. You're not in Texas. You're somewhere else. It is Texas. Small, dude. That's about the same exact size as my town right now. About 20,000. Maybe not even. That game looked. I never heard about it. So this is the Cold War. There's the Nightmares. I see everybody playing Little Nightmares. Isn't that werewolf game? How is that? Have you guys played that? Isn't there like a werewolf game? I shouldn't even click this. You know what? I'm going to just to see if any of the people I used to follow and watch are on right now. I doubt it. Nope, none of them are on. Oh my god, this is bringing back so many bad memories right now. Why did I even click it?
And if you have a champion that can debuff, you need a certain amount of currency, but at the point you are
Oh my god, I had a good squad too, man.
That's what I think too. That
Of course, I bet her for $3 freaking grand or $2 grand or however much I spent. Oh my god, I can't. Get away. Mamba Forever for edition. What in the world? Dude, what is this? No way. There's a retro category? What?
1 2-man, 1 ring each, bro. Now this is a fucking wrestling match.
Oh shit, son. I'd be doing some of this. Some old school WCW and WWE wrestling. Dude, I'm telling you guys.
No, I know. We'll do it next time.
That's crazy, Stormfear.
Like honestly, like I thought they would have come by yesterday, like in the afternoon. That's why we did it, right? But I didn't realize they would come this morning. Or this afternoon now. Oh. Yo, dudes, listen. I appreciate you guys chilling, man. You didn't have to fucking do that, but that's nice of you guys to do that. Thank you.
Huh. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care what anybody says.
You have to pin him in his ring. In his ring? I want to pin him in my ring. He's so strong, dude. Like, he breaks out of everything really fast. And reverses fucking punches, apparently.
Dude, Super Mario 3. Okay, I gotta quit looking at all this. Hitman 2, I gave up on that fast. Neo 2, I never even gave that a chance. What is Shadowbringers? I just wanted to do a little stream before I left and started my side job. Figured this is all I was doing, so I figured I'd just start up stream.
All about my bars and flows, trust me, I take my time.
People would consistently ask, how did you get your game to look like this? I taught people how to
Mr. Happy 1227. I wonder if people like that regret their numbers and their name after they get decent following. 538's doing pretty good.
Black, beautiful, blessed.
What? I waited for all that for a BRB screen? Oh, well, I can see it all in here. They don't look that great. This looks like a boss fight. Oh, never mind.
Why would you do that?
I hope it's not a boss fight.
Messed up. Hong Kong eShop, please.
What is going on here?
I'm so tempted to get the Japanese one.
Get a 7-day renown booster.
Chat, hold me back. Oh, hold me back before I cave. So sad. So sad, dude. I'm so
I mean, I
sad.
might as well claim it, right? Yay, yay. Why am I watching a Weevu?
Yeah, there's Bravely Default too, but I want to cancel my pre-order.
I wonder if they have an app that does that. And then it follows their eyes. Like she's really blinking right there.
Should I can? Oh man, I don't know.
I mean, I bet you it is because those look random blinks.
I feel like canceling it, but at the same time, there's no point because the price wouldn't drop anyway. So apparently, there's an easy mode. There's an easy mode for the store.
No, I never. I did for a little bit.
Seems like you get money easily.
What killed me about Siege was
More easily.
you're sitting there in a corner. Way too much. That killed me. Dude. Oh man, I miss these days.
Yeah, it's called cheese. It's just like this far in the run. I really cannot be bothered. Because like they can teleport on you and like quick slam you and fuck.
I think that's pretty much it for what I like. I don't really. Oh, look what it is, Sekiro. Man, dude, I used to love this game. 3.2k people watching this. That's crazy.
Çok iyi, çok iyi, çok iyi. Güçlendirme açılmadı daha. Büyük ihtimalle bundan sonra açılacak.
Of course.
Gerade, dass es halt auf Englisch ist. Ich hab's auch irgendwo noch auf Deutsch gehabt, aber ich finde
What?
das einfach nicht.
I thought it was there's nobody. Where's my English, bros? Outriders. This is what you said I needed to see gameplay on. Hey, Eddie Monster. I used to follow him, actually.
Additional targets. Safety in numbers.
Oh, he's watching like a thing too, I guess.
Power 4. Endless mass. Endless Mass releases a spinning obelisk, which sucks all nearby enemies towards its gravitational center. Think of it as your own personal black hole. Endless Mass is a hugely versatile skill, and will likely form at least part of your strategy when playing with
That's
friends.
awesome.
The ability to draw large numbers of enemies into a tightly packed clump means that most other targeted skills, from both Devastators and other classes, can be used to gargantuan effects. As mentioned, these are only half of the Devastator's skills. Subscribe to keep in the loop about the other 4. Power combos. As Devastators feed off close-range kills, they need to lock distances between enemies down very quickly. Combining Endless Mass with Gravity Leap will mean that a Devastator can instantly be amongst the enemy, causing havoc, dishing out damage. Reflect bullets can then be used to minimize damage against you whilst you're the center of attention. Before you turn the tables on the enemy. Eat lead, baby!
What? Oh my god, that's
Also
awesome.
your Devastator. Each class has a tree of class point nodes that you can activate to alter the way your builds and skills work. Class points are acquired by leveling up. You won't be able to fill out the class tree, but you will be able to respec your nodes to switch up your gameplay as you go.
Good. I always like respecing.
The 3 branches for the Devastator are Vanquisher, Warden, and Seismic Shifter, with each branch providing both major and minor passives that affect your character's type of damage focus and survivability. The Vanquisher branch is all about grappling up close and personal with the enemy, and thus provides bonuses for weapons like shotguns or assault rifles. The Warden branch will truly move mountains and is the ultimate tank, with very high bonuses to health, armor, and resistances.
That's gonna be me.
The Seismic Shifter branch is most useful at mid-range combat, and focuses on anomaly damage for seismic skills such as Impale. This branch
Ooh, I
also
don't know, I
combines
like
very
that.
well with the bleeding status effect that Devastators can inflict. Damage over time fans, you're gonna love this one. Additionally, the equipment you use may impact the way your skills work too. The equipment passives might reduce the cooldown or duration of the skill, or they might alter it on a more fundamental level. But we don't want to spoil the fun too much today, so we will showcase these in another video. So that's our Devastator introduced. No need to shake hands. I mean, they'd probably crush your palm into dust if you did. Keep an eye out on our YouTube.
All right. I'm going to give you guys the main page in the channel if you guys want to check out the other spotlights. They have all 4 classes, so the Trickster, Pyromancer, and the Technomancer, too, if you guys want to see the other 3 as well. I just wanted to show you guys the one that I was. Starchild, how you doing, man? All right, let us... Demo registration? I don't think it's a registration. It's just like, it'll show up on all the platforms tomorrow to download this function.
Nice. For free?
So... I'm excited, man. I am super excited. I think they have a... I don't know, man. I kind of want to watch... Now I kind of want to watch the second class I want to do. What do you guys think would be my... What do you guys think is going to be my second class? Like, if you guys see that I like the Devastator, what do you guys think I'm going to go for my second class? Can you relax? Neo? I mean, Diesel. Sorry, y'all both say something stupid. All right, you guys... Yeah, Pyro. Absolutely Pyro. All right, we'll watch Pyro, and then that's it. And you guys watch the rest. I'm sorry, I'm excited.
Take on hordes of enemies at once.
We're watching it with you. We're excited too, buddy.
No, just kidding. Don't
Or I
actually
am, anyway.
set things on fire. Unless you're in the game, then set everything on fire. Pyromancers tend to fight at mid-range.
It was hard. It was between the Pyro and the Technomancer. It was hard, 100%. I will say. But there's something about setting them on fire, dude.
These are area of effect based, meaning you'll want a decent amount of space to line them up, then light them up.
That's cool.
It was hard because I like to play engineer in a lot of games, and the Technomancer has all those freaking has the turret and stuff. But
these are explosive, immobilize, and ignite. The Pyromancer is focused around thermal and fire-based powers and effects.
Man, I don't know.
Which you can even see in the class's melee attack.
That thing looks ridiculous,
Your
bro.
melee attack will deal fire damage to
After he's
anyone
dead, he's just on fire
while
and then
also
explodes.
inflicting extra effects as well. It is so much more than a skill just to use in a raw panic. Healing. Even the best combatants
Nah,
get
Trickster
injured from
is the
time to
least.
time. So knowing how to utilize
Don't get me wrong,
your
I think Trickster will be
unique
fun,
parameter
but
skills is essential to surviving.
Dude,
As with
this
all
is
the
awesome.
classes, there are no quick fixes to retaining health. You need to play aggressively.
I guess I don't have to look for a game anymore. Didn't you say this last night too, Snorfier? Wasn't it you? Or was it replay?
Any pyromancer skill that
Yeah, Nate, you're right. I'm gonna make all 4 for the demo.
This means that pyromancers can get
And if I
maximum
really do
healing
love the
when
game at
affecting
launch,
the
I'll probably
greatest
make all
amount
4
of
for the
enemies
game.
possible, and then also ensuring that those same enemies meet a swift death.
Damn, it's kind of like Gears of War,
The
huh?
healing.
Powers.
I love how aggressive the healing
Powers
is.
in total, starting with a single power and unlocking more as you level up. Many of the pyromancer's powers inflict a status effect.
That's
with
badass.
burning. This sets enemies on fire and provides a nice bit
Right,
of
Dwarf
damage over
Furious?
time. However, inflicting burning also momentarily stuns enemies and can be used as an interrupt.
Dude,
But
that's awesome.
enough general power information. Let's check out 4 of the pyromancer's abilities now. Power 1. Thermal Bomb.
Thermal Bomb.
Thermal Bomb will set an enemy ablaze and deal additional damage to them over time. If an enemy dies while under the effects of Thermal Bomb, they'll rise into the air and explode in a gory mess, dealing
That's so
damage
cool.
to a large radius.
Dude, that's so good!
It is.
Combine this power with a mob of grouped enemies, and the resulting explosion
Yeah,
may
Hunted.
well wipe the rest of them out too. You don't have to be the one to land the killing blow either. You can tag an enemy and have a fellow outrider kill them, which will still trigger the thermal bomb going off. Teamwork.
Nice.
Makes the dream
Power 2,
work.
Ash Blast. Using this skill will apply the status effect Ash to all enemies in a large radius. Ash prevents affected targets from doing anything at all for a few
Damn,
seconds,
like freezes
immobilizing
them.
in a suffocating cloud
That's
of dust.
cool.
A great crowd control ability.
Damn.
Ash Blast can cause large numbers of enemies to briefly freeze in place. This can be combined really well with other powers. To
I'm
hit a
very
maximum
excited to see
number of
how it
enemies.
looks from a
And there are
PC
scenarios in
player's
which Ash
perspective,
Blast
because I'm
both
sorry, as much as I love,
and defensive.
you know, I'm not gonna disrespect no controller players out there, but it really does look a little bit more
Use Ash Blast to
sluggish
prevent enemies from
with
escaping
controller.
any area
There's
of
like this heavy
affectability
drag in these
to all
videos
your
that makes me
teammates
really
like
sad, but it's like it's the
Alternatively, Ash
developers
Blast can
trying to
help you
show
line
off the
enemies up for
game with a
successful
controller
headshots,
perspective,
causing
and
maximum damage. Defense.
I think it'll
Sure.
feel and look a lot better with a keyboard and mouse.
Vital breathing room. Ironic, seeing as your foes will be choking on Ash.
So this comes out tomorrow.
To freeze enemies in their tracks.
That
and
is
fall back to
so
a more
dope,
manageable
dude. So
Outriders
dope.
demo starts in the morning.
Power 3. Heatwave.
So it's just a demo.
This is one of the earliest powers you unlock. As the Pyromancer is a medium range class, you'll want to maintain a little bit of distance between yourself and enemies, and Heatwave is perfect for this. If enemies, particularly melee attackers, try to rush you, Heatwave will provide you with the space you need to be most effective at scalding them into crispy giblets. Heatwave's secondary effect shouldn't be forgotten either. The burn status effect will deal damage over time to all affected enemies, which may well help give you a nice burst of healing if they feel the burn a little bit too literally. Power 4. Overheat.
Overheat.
Overheat
11
may
in
only
the
deal
morning.
a small amount of damage to enemies within a
Well,
large radius,
that's gonna be
but
tomorrow's
deal
stream.
extra damage to
11 in the
enemies
morning,
that are
that's what we're
currently
doing.
burning, making it a great follow-up skill.
100%.
Oh my
Similarly
God,
to Heatwave,
dude.
Overheat is an excellent way of marking numerous foes and strategically setting yourself up for a big burst of healing. It's one of those skills that just gets on with everyone, you know? It synergizes really well with a number of other powers to double down on damage dealt. The definition of supportive. We all need an overheat in our life. As we mentioned before, our Pyro Pow will feature a further 4 powers on top of those that we've shown today, but we will talk about these later down the line.
Oh man,
Power combos.
that looked cool.
Using powers by themselves is all well and good, but utilizing them in combinations is where Outriders truly shines. Heatwave's ability to hit several enemies at once with burning means that Overheat can inflict maximum damage. Thermal Bomb, on the other hand, may only inflict burning onto a single enemy at a time, but the status effect still means that Overheat can be triggered to cause extra damage and ensure the Thermal Bomb carrier
Oh, do I need to download it now?
the explosion. As mentioned, the Pyromancer is ideally a
It'll
melee
pop
YouTube,
up.
Big Al.
who likes to keep enemies at
I
arm's
just dropped
length.
the link
This
to
combo will
the
show you
Outriders
how
channel on
to
YouTube.
do just that.
Let's see.
While in battle,
Is that
Heatwave
it?
neutralizes enemies that get too close. Following Heatwave
Just look for
up
the
with
Spotlight
Ash Blast
series.
will ensure that those enemies
Scarface
remain
Queen, thanks for
where
49
they
months.
are. Then place a thermal bomb amongst the mob and focus all fire on that enemy.
Got
If
you.
kill
Download
them
in the
before the
morning.
Ash Blast effect wears off, you can wreak havoc with the thermal bomb explosion and benefit from a burst of healing at the same time. And bear in mind, these are only simple examples of how powers could be chained. You'll no doubt find your own most effective ways of playing Outriders in your own style. Alter your Pyromancer. Each class has a tree of class point nodes that you can activate.
I'm gonna go ahead and
the way
drop
your
Eddie
build
again.
and skills work.
I used to follow him, I don't know
Class
why I
points are
stopped.
acquired by leveling up. You won't be able to fill out the entire class tree, but you will be able to respec your nodes to change the way you play. The three branches for the Pyromancer are Ashbreaker, Firestorm, and Tempest, with each branch providing both major and minor passives that affect your character's type of damage focus and survivability. The Ashbreaker branch will generally provide bonuses when dealing damage against marked
Oh my god, that was
enemies, while
close.
also providing a boost in anomaly power. The Firestorm branch is a path focused on maximizing the damage output of skills. This path will allow you to increase your anomaly power, your burning damage, and the skill damage you do on marked enemies. The Tempest branch, on the other hand, helps you fill more of a tank role. The path focuses on maximizing your
Nah,
health
my
bonus and reducing the damage
Pyromancer
you
is gonna
inflict
be
with
full on DPS,
One of the
man.
more unique passive bonuses
Tempest
you
is
can
not gonna be
activate on this
mine.
path is an automatic revival upon death. That's pretty handy. Additionally, the equipment you use may impact the way your skills work. The gear you equip might reduce the cooldown or duration of a skill, or they may alter it on a more fundamental level. But fear not, we will showcase these bad boys in a future video. And with that, the introduction to our Pyromancer is coming to a close. Keep an eye out on our YouTube channel.
You
for
see,
future
you know what's
gameplay
funny?
videos and
Y'all
other
notice how I
spotlights
talked
coming
about
soon.
not wanting that last tree at all?
Subscribe
There's a
and
good
hit the
reason why.
notification bell for videos that are hot
No
off
res.
the press.
No.
We hope you got fired up.
What, I'm not
exploring
no
the sizzling
D1
skills of the
warlock. I don't need no
Pyromancer.
self-res.
We'll see you next time.
The hell out of my face with that garbage. I don't need a help me button because I'm bad at video games.
Well, I do,
All right, that's
Eddie
it, Chad. If
Monster.
you guys want to check out more Outriders, I'm going to drop the channel one more time.
I'm just kidding.
Food. Welcome to Enoch, a hellhole of madness and misery. If you don't want to end up as worm food, what worked for you in the old world won't work here.
Mantra.
Running and hiding are simply not viable options. Here, if you plan on surviving, you need to shift your mind into a higher gear. So let me walk you through the mantras of survival.
Damn, that looked cool.
First, cover is for cowards. Yeah, that's right. You can use cover. Nobody's stopping you. But you're a biological sledgehammer.
Oh, this is the one I
Act
watched
like
last
one.
night.
Chuck yourself into the fray. 2, your powers are on tap. You feel that tingling in your fingertips? Your powers are ready to be unleashed. Don't keep them waiting.
I think Warden's probably gonna be my thing. For sure. The Trickster, huh?
Greetings, Outriders. Welcome to the Outriders Spotlight, a collection of videos where you can find out much more about individual topics in the world of Outriders. This is your one-stop shop, the place to be, where you'll have explanations straight from the team behind the game. This is just the start. We'll have plenty of deep dives coming in the future to prepare you for landing on Enoch. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll never miss a beat. We're kicking things off with one of the 4 classes you'll be playing as, the Trickster. If there's something you want to know in particular, we've broken the video down into sections. Use the time codes in the description below this video or just skip along to the part you want to see. Otherwise, sit back and learn everything you need to know about the Assassin class.
As tricksters, we manipulate the fabric of time and space to take out enemies by surprise.
Who is this class for? Players who like to get in and out quick, leaving devastation in your wake. Tricksters are for you. However, because of the way skills and your passives can be customized, certain builds of the Trickster could be used as a tank role for the rest of your group. The choice is yours. Fundamentals. The Trickster is focused around space and time powers and effects. You can see this in the class's melee attack, which stuns and slows enemies hit by it. Oh, and speaking of melee, it isn't one size fits all. Not only do the different classes have melee abilities enhanced by their own unique powers, but there are 2 variations as well. You've got your standard melee when standing still, or your upgraded attack when you activate melee while sprinting. Healing. Within the brutal and violent world of Outriders, there'll come times where you'll be hurt and need to be healed. The key thing to note here is that there aren't any quick fix health potions or magic spells, but playing offensively restores HP instead. This affects your playstyle in that it invites you to play more aggressively, rather than run and duck for cover when your health is low. Your best chance at survival may actually be to teleport to where the fighting is thickest. Taking your enemies down is the key to keeping you alive. Unique to the Trickster, they get healed when killing enemies in close range, and they also get shields, while other classes have their own healing mechanics. Let's explore 4 out of 8 total powers the Trickster has at their fingertips. Each class has 8 powers in total. You'll start off with a single power and unlock more as you level up. The Trickster will feature an additional 4 powers on top of those that we're talking about today, but we'll showcase these later on.
Ooh.
Power
That's
1,
cool.
Temporal Slice. This will be the very first power you unlock as a Trickster.
Okay, I like that
And it's
too.
the class's bread and butter. All enemies hit by the slash will be temporarily paralyzed, which is displayed by their skeletons becoming visible and their movement greatly slowing down. Slowing enemies down is a key Trickster skill, as it allows you and your squad mates to pour lead into any enemies caught in the effect. The Temporal Slice is especially effective in combination with other skills that cluster enemies close together. The slice will affect all enemies and allow for maximum damage and kills, which can easily heal a nearly dead Trickster back to full health thanks to the mechanics. Power 2, Borrowed Time. Upon use of this skill, you will instantly gain a percentage of your maximum health as a shield that absorbs damage before your health is affected. Additionally, using the power will create a time clone of yourself in the location that the power was used. You can thereafter freely move about and engage the enemy, or set up a trap. But using the Borrowed Time again, when your time clone is still active, will teleport you back to the time clone's location. Should you be going into a high-risk combat situation, you may want to use this skill as your quick escape from danger. Just when you're about to die, you can teleport to safety. Power 3, Slow Trap. This power will create a dome around you that slows down enemies and enemy projectiles, while still allowing yourself and your allies to move at normal speed. Think of it as your own personal bullet time bubble. This is a skill that can be used both offensively and defensively. Defensive. Activate the dome in the middle of a firefight, and you and your fellow Outriders will be able to sidestep any incoming projectiles or melee attackers.
That is cool.
You can also use the slow trap to help in resurrecting a fellow teammate if they've been downed in a particular hotspot. Enoch is also home to many different kinds of enemies, and you may occasionally find yourself swarmed by melee attackers or monsters. Activating Slow Trap in these circumstances can be an excellent way to trap numerous enemies. Move into a cluster of enemies and activate the dome to make them all move in slow motion. Then, go to town. Power 4, Hunt the Prey. When activated, this skill will allow you to highlight any visible enemy. Using the skill once more will teleport you directly behind them, and you will additionally gain a percentage of your maximum health as a shield, whilst also slowing the enemy it's used on. You can instantly warp across the battlefield to either get yourself into or out of trouble. This skill could even be your opening gambit when first entering a combat encounter. You can warp right into the thick of the enemies and lay waste around you. Alternatively, you can also use it to teleport to single enemies who are separate from the main body of attackers. This should buy you some time and allow you to pick enemies off one by one. As with all classes in Outriders, powers can be hot swapped, as long as they're not on cooldown. You could even change them while in combat, though we'd recommend taking cover to do so, or you may find yourself dead. Powers in Outriders are designed to have relatively short cooldowns. There's essentially no limit to how much you can use them to get the most out of combat.
I like that a lot.
So far, we've mainly looked at 4 powers in isolation, but Outriders truly comes together when you and your squad mates are in the thick of battle, timing your powers perfectly to inflict maximum
I'm gonna have
carnage.
squad mates.
Hunt the Prey can be especially effective when combined
this might
with
be my
borrowed
next
time.
stream game with some
Teleport into the thick
friends.
of it using Hunt the Prey, then inflict maximum damage using Temporal Slice or Slow Trap. If running into danger, borrowed time can be your ripcord to get you out of it again, while Hunt the Prey is on cooldown. This is only a very simple example of how powers could be chained. You'll no doubt find your own most effective ways of playing Outriders your way. Alter your Trickster. Each class has a tree of class point nodes that you can activate to alter the way your build and skills work. Class points are acquired by leveling up. You won't be able to fill out the entire class tree, but you will be able to respec your nodes to change the way you play. The 3 branches for the Trickster link into the class's fundamentals: movement, damage, and disruption, with each branch providing both major and minor passives. In the Trickster's case, these 3 branches are called Master of Space, Harbinger, and Assassin. There are elements of the fundamentals in all branches. They're intertwined, and you can cross-link them to your personal needs and wishes. The Master of Space branch will generally provide bonuses while the player is moving, and improves your close combat effectiveness. Nodes here will enhance your damage with shotguns and SMGs when you use movement-based skills. The Harbinger is the tank path of the Trickster. This path focuses on providing damage mitigation as well as shield bonuses to provide maximum survivability. And the Assassin branch focuses on skill damage output. Several nodes here provide bonuses when you use damage and movement skills, and the path provides additional anomaly power and skill leech options. Additionally, the equipment you use may impact the way your skills work. An equipment's passives might reduce the cooldown or duration of a skill, or they might alter it on a more vital level, but we'll showcase these in the future.
That's awesome. Good girl. The Technomancer. It's the only one I haven't seen.
Greetings, Outriders! Welcome back to our Spotlight series, where we deep dive on an individual aspect of the game. Today, we scope out our 4th and final class, the Technomancer. Enoch's Anomaly Storms might have fried tech for everyone else, but they unleashed abilities for the Technomancer to infuse powers into weaponry at their will. Thus, this class can exploit technology to the most brutal capacity. You can find timecodes in the description if you want to skip to a specific topic, but we recommend sitting back and absorbing all the information on our machinery manipulating Technomancer.
That's awesome.
I have become terror. The unseen predator. A rupture that obliterates without warning.
Who is this class for? Technomancers will appeal to a huge spread of players, simply thanks to their enormous versatility. However, the Technomancer's skill set will be utilized best by players who pay special attention to the flow of combat, beyond just raw damage. The status effects that Technomancers can inflict, as well as their boss skill interrupts and their unique ability to heal squad mates, mean that they are suited to fill in support roles. That's not to say Technomancers can't bring the pain. Packing an arsenal of weaponry and their summoning abilities, combined with a strong focus on sniper rifles, mean that they are the ideal class for any players intended to lone wolf their way through Enoch.
Okay.
Fundamentals. Technomancers focus their powers around summoning and indirect sources of damage and effects. Spearheading this playstyle are 3 core tenets: Ordnance, Gadget, and Decay. Their unique melee power inflicts the freeze status effect onto those hit by it. Freeze stops an enemy in its tracks, allowing you and your squad mates to focus fire on them. Healing. As we've mentioned in the other class spotlights, the main way to regain health is not via potions or spells, but by playing aggressively. In the Technomancer's case, they recover a portion of the damage they deal to enemies as health. They're a true vampire leech. However, the Technomancer's class passives also increase their damage outputs for both long-range weapons and anomaly power, making sure that the Technomancer's healing passive stays on par with the other classes. Powers. Each Outrider's class has 8 powers in total. You'll start with a single power and will unlock more as you level up. Let's check out 5 of the abilities Technomancer has in their collection. Power 1, Tool of Destruction. Question: do you prefer to riddle your enemies with bullets or turn them into a puff of red smoke? Well, why not both? With Tool of Destruction, you can change your preference whenever you want to. See, Tool of Destruction works a little differently to other skills in Outriders, in that it has alternate modes. Activating the skill via button press equips your Technomancer with a rocket launcher, but activating the skill by holding down the button will instead equip a minigun. However, the rocket launcher has the added bonus of interrupting enemies it damages. Let's watch that clip again. That orange bar means an enemy is charging up a skill, but the RPG interrupts them, preventing them from casting it. Which, particularly when going toe-to-toe with bosses and captains, can mean the difference between victory and a team wipeout. Power 2, Fixing Wave. For those of you who prefer to play as support or healer to your mates, first of all, you're awesome, the world needs more of you. Secondly, Fixing Wave may just be your skill of choice. Fixing Wave is a skill design exclusive to the Technomancer, and is the only power in Outriders that can restore health back to yourself, your constructs, and your allies, regardless of distance. Power 3, Pain Launcher. This is one of a number of the Technomancer's construct skills, and will create an automated defense device to damage enemies independently. Conjuring a missile launcher, this will engage in artillery-esque carpet bombing to not only damage enemies, but interrupt them as well. Bear in mind this gadget has a slight setup delay, so you'll need to tactically time it well. But if you pull it off, you can expect to create some awesome combinations with Pain Launcher. Power 4, Blighted Turret. More of a relentless, continuous damage type of person. Q Blighted Turret, a skill that places, yeah, you guessed it, an automated turret. But not only does this weaponry pour lead into your foes, it also inflicts the status condition Toxic. This deals damage over time and can be used to whittle down their health with hit and run tactics. You could use your turrets offensively through strategic placements to bolster your damage output, such as by flanking enemies. Alternatively, you could drop a turret while falling back to a better position, and it will keep your enemies occupied while you get ready to form your next plan of attack.
Can't lie, that would be
Power
fun.
5, Cold Snap.
I think I like
Cold
Warden
Snap
the
is a
best though.
large area of effect skill that will freeze all enemies in place. In an offensive scenario, you can use Cold Snap to wreak havoc with your other skills or regular weapons,
Warden or
especially if you
Pyro.
manage to catch enemies when they're clumped together. Defensively, Cold Snap will help you prevent melee attackers from swarming you and getting too close. This is particularly useful for players who prefer sniper rifles and long-range combat. And bear in mind, the Technomancer will feature 3 more powers on top of these first 5. Endless opportunities for computer-based carnage. Power combos. The wide range of powers in Outriders gives so much scope for mixing and matching different combinations. Let's check out one example. So, say you're a lone wolf Technomancer being chased by a group of Poforo. Using Cold Snap will freeze the enemies in place, buying you time to retreat and throw a blighted turret in their midst. While they're distracted and
That's
getting
cool.
toxified, initiate Tool of Destruction to conjure a minigun and mow down any stragglers.
But I want the cool abilities.
Alter your
so
Technomancer.
It's not that cool.
Each class has a tree of class point nodes that you can activate to alter the way your build and skills work. Class points are acquired by leveling up. You can't fill out the class tree entirely, but you will be able to respec your nodes to mix up your playstyle. And there are no costs or penalties. Respec your tree at any time. The 3 branches for the Technomancer are as follows: Pestilence, Tech Shaman, and Demolisher, with each branch providing both major and minor passives that affect your character's type of damage focus and survivability.
You're wanting to lay on my lap.
Pestilence branch flows best with your decay skills and weapons. It's all about increasing the damage you do with guns and provides great bonuses, particularly to sniper rifles or assault rifles. The Tech Shaman is more focused around indirect damage and will boost your turrets, freeze effects, and healing. Notably, the overclocked passive node here will increase your damage significantly whenever you activate gadget skills, but it will also grant you a second chance. The Demolisher path will synergize with the greatest amount of your skills, and node here will mean that using your ordnance or gadget skills will impart a host of bonuses and buffs to you, as well as boost your toxic effect damage. Notably, this path also has a node which will inflict toxic on all enemies that you freeze with your melee attack. As well as this, the equipment you use might also influence the way your skills work. The equipment passives might reduce the cooldown or duration of a skill, or they might alter it on a more fundamental level. And there we have it, an introduction to the Outriders tech whiz, but probably not the one you'd want to help set up Grandma's new phone. This was our 4th and final class, but do check out the other spotlights on Trickster, Pyromancer, and Devastator if you haven't already. So that you don't miss any upcoming videos, make sure you subscribe and have notifications turned on. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Looks like we're doing fine. Swear you look like a little rat. Alright, so yeah, I'll be playing that tomorrow. And I might be playing this tonight for night stream. We'll see. I'm kind of wanting to. I don't want to start it and then start something else, though.
Can I write up the Wi-Fi in my son's treehouse?
If that's where you get your freelancing done, then yep.
Thank you!
File with the help of an expert, or let an expert file for you. Intuit TurboTax Live.
Don't need to.
What the hell?
Easy money.
Escape from Tarkov.
Easy money.
Oh, I remember this on Escape from Tarkov. I liked that little thing.
Level 49 hideout management.
What are you doing, biting my...
I'll
Get
make
out of here. You're such a weird little dog.
Level 49 hideout management. We're nearly there. Another day. Another day and a half, probably. Maybe 2 days. If I was...
How are you at Pestily Moist?
Alright guys, I'm gonna end it there. I just wanted to start a stream up while I was looking around. But yeah, tonight I'll be streaming for sure. I just gotta go do this side job today. So I will see you guys later. Have a good one. And I'll see you next time. Peace.